exposing yourself to the virus.
Cut the hustle. If you're in Mbarara, all your fresh foods can now find you on your doorstep. Download a Let's Farm Shop app from Play Store to order now.
Hello, welcome once again here on ATV. You're on The Remedy with Jenny and Claire, the chubby lady. Yes, and we're here to talk about breaking habits. We're not talking about your bad habits yet, but just what if you have actually those habits that you don't know you have. Anyway, what do I know? Welcome, and thank you so much for being with us all the time, every weekend. We're here because you're here, and we love you so much. I've missed you. And Claire, trust me, I have missed you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
My week was fine. Why? Because I have been feeding on fruits. Fruits are good. You told me they boost.
They boost immunity.
Yeah, they boost immunity.
And they are very important, especially given the times we are in now.
Yeah. So I got my package from home. It was delivered. Guess how I got it? I downloaded the Let's Farm app from Google Play Store. Yeah, this works with Android. If you have an iPhone, yeah, you might wait, but it is in Bara. If you're in Bara anywhere, you can now download that app, Let's Farm app, and you make your order. You add the the order you want to cut, and then they will deliver anytime. Yeah, apart from coffee time. Yeah. So I got my order, and I'm waiting to win a package from Let's Farm app. Well, I'm not here alone. Why am I talking a lot? Yeah, the excitement of Let's Farm app. I'm here with Claire.
Yeah, it's so good to be here. Thank you so much again for watching us and being here with The Remedy here at TV.
Yeah, so let's get to it. Breaking habits. What are habits?
Yes, breaking habits. It's a broad topic. It's something that we can talk about all week, all day, all year. So breaking habits. Let's start by defining what a habit is.
I don't know.
Because every time you're up and about out there, whether you're at home, in any community you're in, you're going to hear the word, this one has this habit, this one has a habit of this. So a habit is an acquired pattern regularly followed until it has become involuntary, or something that you do often and regularly, sometimes without knowing that you're doing, something that just becomes a part of you. Yeah.
So you can have a habit and then it's a habit. You just think it's a character, but then it's a habit.
It's a habit, yes. It's just something that seems to go on, and it's normal. Like we've said, it's involuntary. You don't realize that you're doing something until sometimes someone points it out and tells you, oh, you have a habit of doing this, or you have a habit of doing that. Sometimes we don't realize, but sometimes we also do know. We know, yes.
But you ignore.
Yeah,
you're
you
like,
ignore,
it's okay.
yeah. And until you sit down, like, as you grow up, you tend to have a seat and think about it, and you actually admit to yourself that, yeah, I actually have a habit of doing this, I have a habit of doing that, yeah.
But
Which
all
is very
habits,
good to acknowledge.
All habits are not bad anyway.
No, all
So,
habits are not bad, yeah.
There's good habits
There are
and
good
bad habits.
Exactly, yeah. So, which brings me actually to the next. What are some of the good habits
that I have, or
that generally anyone can have? Yes.
Good habits. Let me see. Talking well, like being nice to people.
Yeah.
Like if you can always get it into you, even if you're not happy, even if you're not okay. But whenever you meet someone, you're able to converse with them nicely in your
communication.
that good communication.
Yes. And
even
both
if you're
parties have understood each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is a very good habit.
Yeah, it's a very good habit.
We should try to learn almost all the time.
Yeah. Then one of the most important good habits also that we can all want to have, all learn to have, is having structure and routine. It is very important. It's very important in this life, so that you have a particular routine of how you do things. Find out what works for you, because different patterns work for us. Yeah, something might work for you and it's not working for me. Yeah. So find that structure that works for you, and then you'll be good to go. However, it should be good. There's having a structure also which is sort of inconveniencing other people. So find that one structure which is convenient for you and also for others. Very important. Yeah.
I think it's hard. Okay, how do you tell that this is a good habit? Even sometimes people have habits and they don't know it is bad. you realize
That
that
is true.
yeah, that
is
happens.
True.
And
That
if you don't know
happens.
that habit is bad, you will not want to let it go.
Yeah, because you'll be thinking, no, it's fine, this is how I am. That there is that tendency we tend to always tell ourselves, no, this is how I am, this is how I was born.
This is how I was- but by the time
Yeah.
someone says this is how I was born, trust me,
They know
that
they
what
know
I'm
what
doing
they
is
are
not
doing.
okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're thinking, no, it's okay. This is how I was
this is
born.
me.
So
I cannot
this-
change.
I can't change exactly.
Yeah, that is a bad habit, by the way.
Yeah,
It's a bad habit of thinking,
of
that,
thinking
you
that
should,
you cannot change something.
yet it is
Because-
bad, and you already know that it is bad.
True. I mean, people always change. People always adjust. This is
Yeah.
how life is. You're not exactly stuck on one thing. My other good habit that people can have is the practice of gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude is so important. You notice that most
Is.
times people want to jump onto the what if I do, what if this doesn't happen? What if it doesn't come out to be this good? You can actually practice gratitude. There's always something good to look out for.
Yeah,
I keep
there
telling
is.
people that despite the circumstances or the situation that you're in, I feel like there is always something nice.
Yeah,
There's always
nice.
something good in any
Yeah.
situation.
Then
Yeah.
that has made me think about gratitude. You should always also learn have this habit of appreciating people each day.
Yes.
When before it is too late, people are
Yes.
dying, things are
True.
happening. Even your
Yeah.
parents, if you can call your mom and tell them, I'm grateful today, even if there is no reason, but the things they have been doing for you in the past, or your friends,
Yeah.
because if they're gone today, it is going to be now you're going to start lamenting, she was good,
She was
but
good.
when she was there,
You know, we
what
do
did
that
you
a
do?
lot. Yes,
Yeah.
we do that. We actually don't tell people what they mean to us while they are still here.
Yeah.
It's actually something I'm really trying to teach myself. I want every day, if you've been really good and amazing to me,
Yeah,
I want to
I
tell
should
it
be
to
able
you.
to. At least if I can't tell you, I show it to you in some way.
Exactly.
So that at the end of the day, I'm not regretting for not telling you when
Well-
you're no longer existing.
Exactly. So while we still have the time, please make sure you take advantage of that moment and
Yeah.
always appreciate the good.
Yeah.
It's such a good habit.
It's a good,
good
habit.
habit, yeah.
So I'll take this chance to take over the habit.
Yeah.
Thank
it's
you
really,
to
really
everyone
good.
in
Yeah.
my life who has been really instrumental.
Yeah, I'm also really grateful for the various people I have in my life, family, friends, everyone somehow contributes
Claire,
something to your life.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you very much. Yeah. So still doing about good habits. I love focusing on the good. People who know me know that I always look out for the good.
That's a good habit.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes. So then also the other thing is always yearning to strive for excellence. Yeah, anything that you do, excel. Don't be mediocre and say, no, what if this doesn't happen? What if it doesn't come out
Always
to
thinking
turn out well?
about negative.
Always think
As
about
if
negatives.
something is really
yeah.
not going to
Strive
work
for
out.
excellence. Tell yourself this is going to work. I am going to make it.
And if it doesn't work, then something else will work out.
Yeah,
it
then
was
it's
not.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will pick lessons from it, and you also understand why it hasn't
Yeah,
worked
I always
out.
tell my friends, if you pray to God for something and something doesn't happen, God has not said never. He has
True.
just said not today.
Not today.
Yeah.
Which actually brings me to the next good habit. Always striving to have a good spiritual life.
Yeah.
Being in touch with your creator. Somehow God makes things happen. Have you ever been in situations and you as a human, you have failed? You've allowed, you've
All
thought,
the
you've
time.
made, consultations, but
Yeah.
things have failed. Now that's the moment where God takes over because he handles the impossible.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, so
a
having
human
a very
being,
good, solid life.
a human being has never done anything by themselves. Only that we are able to do things.
Exactly.
Yeah, God puts us in a position where we are able to do something.
Yes.
Otherwise, you wonder why animals don't do some things we do.
Yeah.
We are in such a position because God has been merciful and put us
True.
there.
Yeah.
So if we don't bring him forward like that number one priority and make it a habit to always pray to him and be
Yeah.
grateful to him,
Yes,
things
and,
will
and
not work
always
as well.
being grateful.
Mm.
I was taught, because my mother is a very prayerful woman.
Amen.
She has she has
Amen.
really raised
Amen.
me. I know my God, so I know the pattern of praying. When you start praying, the first thing you do is thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank you that I'm breathing. I can talk to you. Thank you
Mm.
for this day. Thank you for the people still around me. Thank you for. There's so many things to be
And then
grateful for.
apologize
Yes,
for your
yes,
sins.
exactly. Be remorseful, apologize for your sins, and then now you can bring in your intentions.
Mm.
God, if your will be done, please help me with
Yeah.
this. You know, people forget about that bit of, oh God, I want this, I want that. But let your will be done.
Yeah, otherwise
If you do not acknowledge the fact that
You're
his
not
will needs
making
to be
orders.
done, no, you're not
You're
making
not making
orders,
orders,
because you're here asking for things, and he just looks at you and is like, my daughter, I know what's best for you, and
I
what you're
know.
asking me for is actually so.
and I know the right time.
And I know that exactly God's
Mhm.
timing. Yeah, so it's a very
Yeah.
very good habit to have.
So patience is also a very good habit and
Yes.
character. It is, yeah, it's a habit you can put in yourself. Be patient all the time.
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it last time.
Mm,
If there is one thing I never forget to pray for, it's patience.
yeah.
Because once you walk out of here, when you're in your, even in your own space, you'll
Mm.
get impatient if what you're trying to plug into the socket is not getting in.
Yeah.
If what you're cooking is not coming
And
in
if
on
you lose
time.
it, you might even break everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're going to throw plates around and all
Mm.
that. So patience is key with yourself, and then now when you go out there, it's even
Mm.
more important.
Yeah, you mentioned this last time, but
Yeah.
have you been following us? If you have just joined us today, this is the remedy. Subscribe, follow. You can always be part of these conversations by hitting your comments, putting your comments in the comment section below. Share with your friends. We're coming with great information. You can even always share your problems, your concerns, so that we can talk about them on the show. Yeah, we're here for you. This is the remedy, and you're on AETV. We are still talking about breaking habits.
breaking habits. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So there is one good habit or two that I cannot go without talking about. There's one good habit of respecting the environment.
Mm.
I know most of us, especially in Uganda,
Yeah.
our country, you've seen this
In
thing when you're in
Africa.
the car moving, and then you finish eating and throw the polythene bag through the window.
Yeah.
you know, we do it. It comes off
I
normal
have friends who
because
do this all the time.
you know, we do it and we make it seem so okay, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, it's not okay.
It's not, yeah. So
And
that
by the way, there is a
respect for the
dustbin like in
environment.
front,
Yeah,
but
or,
you're not even
or,
minding.
Yeah, or even if you're in a vehicle, you can actually gather your rubbish somewhere and then you dump it when you get to a place that has a a dustbin or a pit.
Mm.
Respecting the environment is very important. Somehow it's the
Yeah.
environment we are living in. We all want it clean and
I
good.
didn't think about that.
Yeah, I actually thought about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really a good habit to have. Just to
Mm.
have respect for the environment. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, don't just pour litter the place and litter
Mm.
things around. It's a very good habit that I think most people would need to learn.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it
Tell
is.
us about your own good habits. What do you think are some good habits that people should be having, or that you have you personally?
Yeah.
But for now, yeah, there are very many, very many good habits that we probably have not yet talked about.
Yeah,
That
there are
but we're
so
still talking.
many.
We're still here.
Yeah, we're
we're
still
going
here.
nowhere. But Claire,
Yes.
tell me, what are some of the bad habits you personally think you have and need to fight?
Let's first leave the personal bit.
No, tell about you.
Yes, I'll hit on it as time goes on. Okay, first of all, let me just first say, bad habits are the opposite of everything we've talked about.
The opposite of good.
Yes.
Okay.
But now there is this one bad habit, procrastination.
I have it.
Sorry, it's terrible.
I have
That
it.
whole practice of wanting to postpone what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'll do it next week. I'll do it tomorrow. you know that whole thing of let's go to gym on Thursday, and you're like, no. We start workouts on Monday.
Yeah. No, I
That
have that problem,
procrastination.
honestly. Like, I have that
Yeah.
habit. I need to get over it. I need to stop it. I always postpone things. Like, I'm supposed to do this kind of work, but there is tomorrow. I don't like deadlines. Yeah.
You have to love deadlines, because I think
Yeah.
anything you do in life, you need to set a deadline. You need to tell yourself,
Yeah.
by end of 2021 I'm going to do this. But then also there are factors. There are factors affecting your whole deadline. For example,
Like-
you can see the times we are in now. You were set to do this by the end of 2021. Then probably lockdown came in and
Yeah.
hindered you from continuing to pursue.
But that's not a habit.
some of these
At least
things,
something
yeah.
has just stopped you.
Yeah, something has just stopped here. So you need to have it in mind, much as you now want to be a person who does what they want to do. Procrastination, yeah, it's such a bad habit. I do. Please let us know in the comment section how someone can get over procrastination,
Yeah,
because
I need to,
yeah,
I need
it's
to get over
not
it.
an easy habit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do it. I think sometimes either the things that we want to do don't come off as important. Have you realized that sometimes when you want to do something important, you will actually find a way?
Yeah. you will find
we
a way and
postpone
time.
the things
You
which
find a
don't
way and
seem-
time.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you find a way and time. So I feel like sometimes we postpone the things which don't seem that important.
Yeah.
They are important, they are relevant, but they are not seeming.
Or even the
very
important thing, like when I was still in school, sometimes I used to postpone. I would not do like coursework until it is the last
Until it's
time.
the last
And the
minute.
last time, trust me, I would
Don't
do
we
it.
all like last minute?
Yeah,
Don't we
that's-
all? I know.
It's a bad
You
habit.
play,
But then the
2
pressure
days.
it puts you on, you do not like it.
Procrastinators
No.
always want to work under pressure because they
Mm.
wait for that last minute to get things
Yeah,
done.
I really have that habit, really.
Yeah, it's
bad.
yeah, it's good that you acknowledge it because that's step number
That's the
one.
start.
Once you
What should I
acknowledge it,
do?
then I'll get back to
Don't
you
know.
on that
Yeah,
one.
please
yeah,
help me, yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
sure.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. So which other bad habit do you think people have? Well,
People-
we are still talking about breaking habits. Let's go into a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
You're watching The Remedy.
Yeah.
Hello there, I'm Sankara Beruhanga from Empower Youth in Technology. The virus has brought the world to the knees. Hashtag RIP is now trending, and yet treating COVID-19 is much expensive. I thus appeal to you, let's respect SOPs and be keen to ourselves. We will surely celebrate more birthdays, many more years to come.
All other social gatherings are only allowed with a maximum of 20 people. Online prayers are encouraged.
Elite TV enables your event to reach more numbers. To have your event live on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, call us now 0705 909 760 or 0781 557 245. At Elite TV, we connect audiences for the best of your event.
Do you have Uganda at heart? How about buying products made in Uganda by Ugandans from a Ugandan online shop anywhere, anytime?
Introducing GuzaUG.com, a one-stop center for Uganda's locally made products. Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
I am Ugandan.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You're still on The Remedy. We're talking about breaking habits. How are you? How is your weekend, by the way? It is hot. As Claire said sometime back. Yeah, it is hot, but we're enjoying. Have you ordered for anything this month? Or this lockdown is stuck on you? My friend, you just have to go on your browser and type www.guzayg.com and order for any product in Barara that you want, and it will be delivered to you immediately. Well, break that habit of not listening to me and make that order. Yeah, we're still talking about breaking habits. We're talking about the bad habits that some of you could
Don't
be having.
procrastinate ordering.
Yeah.
Just said. Just do it now
I just hope you
already.
don't attack me again, but yeah, I have that habit.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Another bad habit.
Mm.
Now, let me tell you the bad habit. If I have them, I need to work on them.
Mm.
This one, if I have it, I need to work on it because I really don't like
Do
it.
you have it?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
Constant complaining.
Oh.
Have you been around people who complain all the time?
I don't.
You know,
I
you're
do.
seated, everything seems
Everything.
okay and fine, and someone looks for that bad thing that, oh no, there's a spot there.
Mm.
Like people
Yeah,
who
they
are
always have
looking
they
out
always
for
find
the
a
bad.
problem in
Yeah, there's a
everything,
problem
in all the food, in all. It's a bad
Such
habit.
people wear me out.
Yeah, me
because
too.
you know
You
they
can't
bring, they
please
bring your
them.
energy down because you're
Mm.
here, you're a positive, optimistic person, and then this person is always looking out for. Then there is also that thing of, you're too happy, something bad is about to happen.
Yeah. Now I get
You
that a
know
lot.
that? Yeah.
Now I get that a lot because
Can
there
we
is.
just enjoy the moment?
I think I laugh a lot. If I don't know if that is a bad habit or good.
Or you smile
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
so I have a friend who tells me, Jen, you're too excited, you might have a problem
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
But I overlaugh. So if I was getting problems, there would be so many.
If you're going to live forever, you know what they say, how a
Yeah,
smile
I think
adds,
now
I don't know
I'm
how long
immortal.
to your life. You must be immortal now, yeah. So,
Yeah, I
so
think
the
now
whole
I'm immortal.
habit of complaining the whole time. Like the person never finds anything nice. Always complaining. It's really a bad habit. If you have it, please just stop, think about it.
And
look
I hope you now know
yourself
that you have it, because some people don't know. They do
people
it and they don't know
know.
it's a habit. It's not. It's a bad habit.
True, yeah. Because before you know it, no one wants to be around you. Because someone will even come with good news, exciting news, and then the first thing you're thinking, what is going to happen? Instead of, be happy for the person. Something good has happened. Just be happy for it. Yeah.
Is selfishness a habit?
Selfishness. Selfishness varies. You need to break down selfishness.
Okay, selfishness. The mean selfishness.
There is the main selfish.
The mean, like if you
the mean selfish, mean jealous selfish.
Like you only focus on your life.
Yeah, you focus on your life. Yeah, you don't care anyone around you, what they feel, what they go through,
yeah, you're
or what
so
happens
insensitive about people's things. And even when you want something, it is because it is favoring you and not the other person.
True, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know some people who are like that.
Yeah.
Is it a habit?
Yeah, it is a habit, and of course it's not good, because I mean, you can't be an island in this
you
world.
cannot.
You definitely need people.
Yeah.
So that selfishness where you're very insensitive of what is happening to other people.
Yeah. You just throw comments the way you want. And whenever you're asking, okay, whenever it is let me say you want something, it is for you. Let me see, what should I say? If I wanted maybe to go for lunch with you, I've never said let's go for lunch.
Yeah.
But now that I'm alone, probably, or I don't have the money, or now I want to call you for lunch. I don't know if you're getting it. Like, I'm trying to give like a simple example that is not so rude. Yeah, it might seem okay, but the reasons you're doing it are actually selfish.
Yeah, it's something
you're only
just
thinking
want
about
for
yourself.
Yeah,
and not the other person. It is
true.
not that it's fair.
Yeah, there is the good. Yeah, there's the good selfish, but then now the good selfish things you have to look out yourself for.
Yeah. Sometimes
you
really need to be selfish.
You have to be selfish. Yeah. I don't know. There are so many examples. I don't know how many I can break down, but you need to look out for yourself.
Yeah.
In some situations.
Very many. Actually,
it is very okay to be that selfish.
Sometimes,
God will understand.
As long as your selfishness is not affecting people in a negative way.
Yeah.
It is actually helping you to
yeah.
help other people. It can help you when you're in a good state. You can always help someone.
True.
But if you're in a bad state,
it's going to be difficult to help anyone else. Yeah.
You're going to be actually. You're not good for anyone around you.
True. Yeah. So
selfishness
varies. Yeah. So just don't have the bad selfish, but just have the good.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah,
the love yourself is the selfishness that is good.
Yeah. You for you at some point. You can't be all available for people all the time. 24/7. Yeah.
Many people. Yeah.
Bad
So tell me, what are some of the bad habits you think you have? You personally.
Running away from problems.
You put okay.
Yeah. Running away from problems. Yeah. It's such
Is
a terrible
that a
habit.
bad habit?
Yeah, it's a bad habit. You see, there's a difference between addressing your problems and
Yeah.
running away from them.
Yeah.
So when you have that whole running away from your problem, the problem is actually real. It's there. It's existing. It has come. But then you're choosing to be a positive person. We were talking about positive thinking last time. But because you're choosing to be a positive person,
you cover your problems.
You cover your
too
problems.
much positivity.
Exactly, because you're positive. No, we need to acknowledge the problems. And address them as and when they come. Yeah, it's actually a bad habit. I know a couple of people who are like that. They love running away from their problems. Yeah, they prefer. No, I'll address it tomorrow. Let me go out, have a drink. I'll forget it for one night. But when you wake up, the problem is still there.
So sometimes you need to face it.
Yeah,
face it and get out from there.
Yeah, just face it and just move on.
Yeah.
Another interesting habit. It's not interesting. It's bad. I've seen it a lot, in workplaces and all that. Playing the blame game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, playing the blame game.
It's
actually,
bad.
It never solves things, because when you're doing work in a team, and there's a problem that has come up, we have people who are always quick to say, no, it's Jenny who started it. No, she's the one who did this. No.
Instead of looking for a
solution, that blame game doesn't work. It really doesn't work. It actually, you actually look like, if you're probably a team leader or a manager, it just shows a bit of weakness on your end.
Coward.
there is no need for blame. This has happened. Now let's
It has
sit
already
down and
happened.
do damage control, and we move on. There's no need to start saying, oh, but this
Yeah.
one did it. You as a person, you'll know what you did. You'll know I'm the one who started this fire. But then, as a team, just own the problem. Yeah, just don't be pointing fingers here and there. Yeah, it's a very bad habit, and
So
most
I
people
have
them.
a habit.
Yes.
This is going to affect me. I have a habit of nicknaming people.
You do
I don't know.
that.
I know. I don't know if it's a habit, but I'm meeting you one day, and tomorrow I have a name.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah.
You do that?
No, it just happens. Not
You-
that I like it.
you need to snap out of it, because I want to think
Yeah.
there are occasions you've probably nicknamed someone, and okay, do the people you nickname probably find out?
Well, if you're nice, actually, this is the good thing is that most of my friends have nicknames. I have
But
nicknames.
nice.
Nice nicknames for them.
Yeah,
I
nice
do.
nicknames are
Yeah,
fun.
but then if you're bad, also you get some kind
You
of
get a
nickname
name.
sometimes. And my friends know about it.
But like you said, there are
Yeah.
nice nicknames, and
Yeah,
you know
so
that they are,
it just comes so easy to me. I think
Okay.
it's a bad habit.
yeah, not everyone.
I know you will
be
not know it.
comfortable. Ah, okay. You might not know it, but then
But it's
also-
not. But I
then
think
also,
sometimes
yeah.
I feel mean, and then sometimes I meet someone who's
Yeah.
just like that. And
So yeah, so if the
naming
person
people.
doesn't like it, then just drop it.
Who?
If whoever you're nicknaming,
No,
if
the
they get
person
to find,
doesn't. No, okay,
the
I'm the one
person-
who sometimes feels bad. Like,
okay, if they
Yeah.
don't know, fine, you keep it to yourself. You keep nicknaming
why
us
did I
in your
say
head.
it? No, but honestly, you
Yeah.
know, sometimes it just comes so
Just
easy
comes
to
easy.
me. Like
I
yeah,
know
you've
that,
done something
yeah.
bad and you already have a name.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, people have given me all sorts of nicknames. Very
No,
many,
not bad
very-
nickname. Not like, oh God, why did I say this? But anyway,
No,
it's a
it's
habit
fine.
that is
No,
not
no,
good.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
not
yeah,
good.
yeah, some nicknames are actually nice.
Yeah, some nicknames are nice. If
Some
I
of
like
them
it
even come in a
sometimes.
blessing. Someone starts calling you something, and actually end up becoming
Becoming
that.
one, yeah.
So I mean, it's
For
fine.
instance,
Yeah.
I'm a
It's
queen. Okay.
very okay. Yeah. Bad habits.
Yeah.
We
Then
we have so many.
yeah.
Living a mediocre life.
How
Yeah, living a mediocre. Everything of yours is average. Yeah?
average. And you're comfortable
And you're
with
very
it.
you arrived. You arrived to your final destination. You know? Yeah, like you made it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, this is it. You know, average grades in school. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
You want average student. So you don't want to be in the top 10.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you also
No,
don't want to
no,
be in the
I'm
last
not looking
20.
for first class.
I'm not looking for first.
Ah,
You know
wow,
how
so
I know
many.
you know. I don't know what's the only one that used to make that statement of I don't need
had
a
a
first
group
class.
of friends,
Second upper
I'm
is
not
good
looking
enough.
for- I think we even we brought some friend of ours down who used to
Yeah.
really work so hard. No, I'm not
Oh.
looking for first class.
Yeah, second,
All I need is second
upper
class.
is
I want to
enough, yeah.
graduate from this.
I want to graduate and I'll
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get a
not
job because
good.
first class a few, yeah. So you see how you start with the whole mediocre mindset from school.
Yeah.
You just want average grades. Then also out here, of course, the job you're going to get comfortable.
Yeah, as
It is
long
an
as
average job. It's giving you average pay. You're affording an average lifestyle. You're going to drive an average car, stay in an average house.
I am just comfortable.
Yeah.
That is not
Meet
good.
an average man. Have an average marriage. Have average kids. They'll go to average schools. And the whole mediocre life. The whole mediocre life just goes on. Yeah. You see how it's a habit. How it's actually going to.
Yeah.
You see how we start all the way from down there. So you see how it's passing on the whole lineage. Yes, it's so true. It
I
happens.
said don't want an average.
It happens, yes. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the good habit is always strive for excellence. you know?
Yeah.
Don't be comfortable
Look
with
for-
the
aim
mediocre
for
life,
higher.
yeah. You know there is this whole thing of no, do what makes you happy. No pressure in this life. You're just passing through. No, you can actually pass through in excellence. So
Yeah, you can. Those things of
Yeah.
you have food you're eating, Jenny. Why
And
bother yourself
exactly,
for
why
more?
you bothering yourself? I
No.
know, yeah.
This is not where I want to be. I want to be somewhere very far, you know.
We tend to we
So
tell
I have
ourselves
to
that.
fight until I reach where I want to be.
Yes.
And not because I'm comfortable meeting and what. No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
that.
okay. You can appreciate what you have for now. Of course,
Yeah.
practice gratitude at whatever stage you're at.
Yeah,
as you
but
keep
then
on
keep
striving
striving. Don't be
for whatever you
comfortable
want,
for
yeah.
something you've not yet. Like
True.
if you've not yet reached where you want to be, yeah.
True.
So that means even the people you surround yourselves with, average
yeah.
people. There's
Maybe-
some people who are
you
somehow
see,
higher.
now that's the
Mhm.
other thing. You also surround yourself with average friends.
Who is going to become important?
You're having average conversations. you need to sit down. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a friend who always tells me the people he sits with, he has an average job, like we've said. He's there,
Yeah.
he can survive and all that, but he loves sitting with good minds. He'll tell you,
Yeah.
I've been with Professor so and so, they are doing this, they're doing that, they've told me they're researching about. So you see, the more you surround yourself with such people, more knowledge you're going to get. It's also going to push you out of your comfort zone, and you're going to be like, okay, I also need to be this great,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you can't be with someone who thinks exactly like you, or someone who thinks lower than you, okay, those people are also there because you need to lift them up.
Yeah.
But
It's
try and
always
be
better to
someone
sit
who is-
with people who are thinking ahead of
Exactly.
you. It's very important.
yeah, you cannot be there and you have not downloaded Let's Farm app. You're not using Guza UG, and you say you're not average.
We are moving on. Yes,
Mhm.
please
Yeah.
get on board.
Get
and
on
just
board.
make your life easy
Yeah.
with these amazing apps.
Yeah.
So there's one bad habit that I cannot go without talking about. I do not like this. People who live in the past and the future. Have you been around people who are always reminding you of the mistakes
Oh
you
my
made
god,
in the past?
yes.
Do you remember when
Gross.
this happened? Do you remember when you did
Move
this?
on.
I know what I went through. I picked my lessons. You cannot keep reminding me even 10
Yeah,
years later.
move on.
Do you know that I helped you here? Do you know that you are in this trouble? My goodness.
Do you
Like,
remember when
I-
you did this?
Exactly,
This thing
like,
happened to you.
I know it
But
happened. I
today,
learned from it.
you know?
Yeah, it's today. Can we just focus
Yeah,
on
focus
now?
on now.
And then also on the future. When I get money, I'm going to do this. When I get money, I'm going to do this. When I get another job, I'm going to do this. When I get married, I am going to do this. When I have children, I'm going to. Jesus Christ.
First get
we-
there, eh?
Oh, yes,
Yeah, first
step
get
by step.
there.
So you see how you forget to live in the moment? Those are the frustrated people we meet.
Yeah.
Because they are stuck in their past, they are confused with the
Yeah,
future.
but the last time I did this, something like this happened. But
Yeah.
today is today. You
Today
know?
is today. We also
Yeah.
need to learn to live in the moment. Yes, you have your goals for the future and all that, which is of course amazing. But then also when you over anticipate for the future, you worry today.
Yeah.
And you know what happens when you worry every day? Your today is always worried. You're going to live a very
By the way,
miserable life.
we're talking about these habits. Where do they come from? Where do these habits come from? If I have a habit, where probably did it originate from?
Well, studies seem to show that some of these habits are
Clay is
genetic.
reading, everyone.
Studies seem to show that some habits are genetic, they are inherited.
Others are picked up.
Yeah, others are picked up.
Yeah.
There could be the inherited ones, and there are others that are picked up.
yeah.
From the environment,
Mostly the bad ones.
colleagues. Yeah, it's usually the bad ones, but there's also the good. Now, I love the good ones which trickle down from parents. For example,
Yeah.
you find a family and they are all generous, kind
Kind,
people,
yeah, I
soft
know.
spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That is why one of these episodes we've ever talked about how you communicate with your children.
yeah.
This is going to help your kids to have good habits with time.
True, yeah.
How these kids are going to cope up with the way they deal with life.
Yeah.
Comes with the habits that you have as a
That you have
parent.
as a parent at home, because
Yeah.
if you grow up in a home where parents just explode at each other, short
Yeah.
tempers, yelling all over the place, throwing cups around,
It is normal for you.
it's going to be normal, because I'll be like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Daddy used to slap
Daddy used
mommy,
to-
it's fine, it's very okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think some of these habits are learned, but the most important thing is especially when you become an adult, we can excuse the children because they are still looking up to
to the
parents
adults.
and the adults. Yeah. But then now for an adult, you're 18 and above, you need to sit down and really evaluate and see if these
Yeah.
habits that you so-called picked from home are actually any beneficial to your life out
And
here.
if they are not if they are affecting other people around you, why is everyone complaining about this?
Exactly.
This,
Yes.
and
Everyone
it is the
tells
same
you
thing. Why?
Yes, everyone complains about your communication skills, your timekeeping. Then you need to take a step back, because you can't say, no. When we were young, my mom would take 2 hours to leave. We would have this bit. Some families, I remember, you're supposed to go for mass. Mass starts at 10, and for Catholics, mass 10 a.m. is
It is
10
10.
a.m. Yeah.
Same order.
If you come
if the
5
readings
minutes
are
past,
done.
we are past the Lord have mercy. They are reading the first reading. Yeah, so now there are these families who would look at and they've agreed on Saturday evening, mass is starting at 10. Then guess what? Her mother brings the children to church at 11:30 when the priest is about to give the
and they're
final.
sitting in front, those bukondo, and then they're sitting
and
in
then
front.
they've walked in last confidently. Meanwhile, can imagine mass started at 10 and you're walking in at 11:30. They are literally final. So you see, you see now
the kid grows up knowing that
thinking
it's
it's fine to show up late for mass. You know, you can always show up.
Yeah.
So when you grow up, you need to understand that no, this is good, this is bad. Yes, if we are nice people at home, we are kind, we are soft-spoken, we are generous, fine. Take that up. I mean, it's good. It's good for us out here, for your soul and everyone.
Actually,
but then those other bad habits, and you keep telling me, no, we are like that at home.
Now, coming from a family that is not good, there should not be an excuse for you to become bad.
You've had these situations. You know a couple of families I know.
I do.
So you sit down and people are like, no, that family, they are short-tempered naturally.
Yeah, you cannot talk to any of them.
What do you mean?
Some of them can't even marry in
they're like, oh my God, you're going to that family. Just know they are all naturally short-tempered.
That
family, they all love fighting.
And you're okay with it. Yeah, for us, we are
I actually meet people.
The surname you said.
Yeah, I actually meet people that acknowledge it. They're like, no. For us, we fight.
Yeah, we do not.
Yeah, for us, Thanksgiving is a problem.
Yeah, it is not okay.
Yeah, it's
not
totally
okay.
Yeah, it's not okay. So at a certain age, really, like our age, for example, you're not going to start telling us,
if you're already old.
No, for us, our family, we are like this.
But you're an independent lady.
Yes, no one is going to tolerate you because that is how you are.
You did not grow up with everyone in this world, and you're going to meet different people in this world.
Yeah.
So the way you treat them does not have to refer from your home, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. And again, if you're not even above 18, if you're someone who is already understanding things, then you should be able to know what is good and what is bad. So those bad habits are yours, not from your family. They are right now yours, and they're going to affect you. Well, and they will even affect your whole family. You know, someone can hate you and your family.
Oh, yeah.
They decide to not help your sister because you're bad.
I have heard of that, yeah. Someone just doesn't like you, probably didn't make them happy in a certain way. And that's it. Yeah. If your brother ever needs help, your mother, they will be like, that family, no.
So your bad habits are eventually going to affect
and then
your
also,
family.
And then also, yes, now besides the whole bit that you have inherited, there are also now these habits that we are learning from our peers at this adult, after 18.
Let me hope they are nice. But for now, my dear, let me hope you're watching. We're still coming back. A very short break. We'll be back. Thank you.
Hello there, I'm Sankara Beruhanga from Empower Youth in Technology. The virus has brought the world to the knees. Hashtag RIP is now trending, and yet treating COVID-19 is much expensive. I thus appeal to you, let's respect SOPs and be keen to ourselves. We will surely celebrate more birthdays, many more years to come.
All other social gatherings are only allowed with a maximum of 20 people. Online prayers are encouraged.
AYIT TV enables your event to reach more numbers. To have your event live on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, call us now 0705 909 760 or 0781 557 245. At AYIT TV, we connect audiences for the best of your event.
Do you have Uganda at heart? How about buying products made in Uganda by Ugandans from a Ugandan online shop anywhere, anytime?
Introducing GuzaUG.com, a one-stop center for Uganda's locally made products. Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
I am Ugandan.
Welcome back from that break. You're still watching The Remedy with Jenny and Claire here on AYIT TV. Before we went into the break, we were talking about where some of these habits come from. Are they inherited? We learn them.
I'm Sankara Beruhanga from Empower Youth in Technology. The virus has brought the world to the knees. Hashtag RIP is now trending, and yet treating COVID-19 is much expensive. I thus appeal to you, let's respect SOPs and be keen to ourselves. We will surely celebrate more birthdays, many more years to come.
So now, yes, I have friends, if you're walking and you see something, there's actually good to impulsive buying, let me tell you.
Yeah, there is.
Have you ever picked something impulsively and actually turns out to be good quality,
All
serves
the
you for a
time.
very long
All
time?
the time.
Exactly. So and you know, for us ladies, especially also when you're probably like in a certain kind of shape or certain kind of height, you're going to see this one dress and you know you're not going to see it anywhere else.
When you have this unique size, sometimes
Exactly.
like my feet.
So now
Just
mobile money
small.
came to make things bad. Usually every shop I've noticed there's a mobile money point nearby.
Yeah.
So even when you start complaining like, oh no, I didn't move with money,
Yeah,
the lady's
you
like,
have
it's there in the
something.
corner. So yes, the impulsive buying. But then also now there's the bad impulsive buying where you're buying things just for
Just like, yeah,
Some
you're
of
not
them are
thinking
not-
about your budget. It is
yeah,
out of your
and
budget.
some of them are not even necessary. Let's even talk about the essential items. Some of them might not even be essential.
But by the time I look at it, it is nice, clear.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know you're like, if I don't pick this pair of jeans, I'll not sleep well. So
Yeah,
are you
and
an
trust me,
impulsive
whenever
buyer?
you leave it,
Yeah.
you will think about it
I
forever,
know.
and you're never going to find it again.
Have you ever gone back to the same spot where you saw
I
something?
have.
I have. I go back. I'm like, I saw this
When I got
jeans
some
the other
top
day.
sometime, yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, it happens. I think I've also
Yeah.
done
But
it.
sometimes they get lost, and you'll never forget something like that.
I know you're
So I don't know
thinking
if it's a bad
lost.
habit, if we are giving a remedy, but you can
Just
tell us.
moderate it,
Tell
yeah.
us what you
Moderate
think.
it, yeah. If it is something nice, good quality, genuine, fair price, just pick it. I want to think pick it, yeah. But then
Yeah,
also
pick
don't
it.
pick things all the time, yeah. So then it goes back to probably how much you move with, what budget you have,
Yeah.
etc.
But sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good. It's going to help you. I am not going to tell you to
Ladies
stop.
talking. It's so impulsive buying. It's
Yeah, do men do that? Men tell us,
Really?
do you?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Henry, do you?
I-
He says they don't.
They don't, yeah. But I've been around. Yeah, I'm usually around men. Some do, but once in a while,
Really?
yeah, once in a while.
He looks
He'll
at the
stop
shoe
by a
and he's
shop,
like,
yeah,
I
he'll
should
be
buy
like,
this shoe.
yeah, that's a nice shirt. Let me try if it fits, but it's rare.
Yeah, it's
And
rare.
most likely he won't even pick it. Actually, he will just be like, "Oh, it's nice," and he walks on. And I'm like, "If it's nice, why haven't you picked it?"
I know, and they always have money.
Exactly, I know.
You guys are just stingy. Okay, how
Yeah.
do you tell someone that they have a bad habit?
Very important.
If you have a friend and they really have something and it's buying and it's affecting very many people, and it is not good. It's also not helping you. How are you going to tell them you have a bad habit? I've done this before.
First of all, you're not going to go around telling everyone they have bad habits. It's the people you're close to
Yeah.
that you're going to have that confidence, because
Yeah, of
you're not going to
course.
move from here and let me say you go to another district
And
and then
make
on the first day
sure-
you're assuring people, "Oh no, I don't like this."
Make sure it's actually bad by the time you point it out.
Of course, you've noticed it. It's been a pattern, like we said, what a habit
Yeah.
is. It's something that this person tends to do all
the time, and
yeah.
it's not good.
And
But
it's not
sometimes you
good.
might think it's not a good habit to you, yet it's actually a good habit, but you're just not comfortable with what this
With
person
what
is
the-
doing.
Oh yes, there is also that bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're just not okay.
You're
You're just a
not
negative
okay
person.
with it,
Yeah. So like someone has been telling me, I laugh a lot. I laugh a
And
lot.
you see, yeah, oh, they're
So
like,
it's
"Oh,
not a bad habit.
you're too nice, you're too polite." I don't know. I don't know the extent to which too nice, not being too polite becomes too good or too
No,
bad.
but someone has ever told me, and I feel it's also somehow it's not a good habit being too nice
Being
to
too
people.
nice, yeah, of course,
Because
it's
people
also
take it for
relative.
granted.
Yeah, people take it for granted. So
Anyway,
it's also
we're
relative.
branching.
So
How do you tell
how do you
someone they
tell
have a bad
someone?
habit?
Like I've said, first of all, this has to be someone close to you, someone you talked to before.
Hmm.
You need to first ask them if they know that they have it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, like, "Jenny, do you believe you're a bad timekeeper?"
Hmm.
And then you first get their reaction.
Mhm.
So
At the
so
time,
yeah,
I'm
it
not a
becomes
bad timekeeper anyway.
easier
Mm.
if the person says, "Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I'm a very poor timekeeper." Yeah, so then you can tell the person, "I think you should try
You
to
should try to
change."
do
Yeah,
this
because you
and
see, it
this.
doesn't portray a good image of you
Mm.
showing up to work late, showing up for meetings late.
Mm.
Yeah,
And, yeah,
and
it
now
really
the
depends
problem,
on the relationship
problem
you
comes.
two
Yeah, the
have.
problem comes now when the person doesn't see it as a problem. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
Because-
good habit. The person tells you, "Ah, no,
I'm okay. That is
this
how I
okay.
am.
It's how
This
I,
is me."
It's how I was born."
I know.
You know, we say that.
You know, you were born screaming and naked.
You're like, I know his house, but that
Yeah.
is just me, that's my
Yeah.
car. Now there it
Yeah.
becomes difficult. But you know, me, what I always love about telling someone what I think a bad habit is or what I'm not comfortable with is you've said it. It's off you. It's up to this person now to go and think about it. And
at least
trust
with
me,
time,
they might play defensive right now, but trust
they
me,
will
with
think
time,
about
they'll think
it.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. But most of the times, it depends on the relationship you guys have.
Yeah.
So by the time I tell you, I already know that you're going to respond to me in a certain way.
Yes.
I've been with you for some good time, so I'm ready. Even if you're negative about it, I'm ready
Yes.
for your response. But I know something is going to happen. At least
Yeah.
you're either going to work on it, or
Yeah.
it will get off
It's
me.
off
Like
you, yeah. At
like I
least
know
I'm-
that I've told you.
Yes, I know. I've told you. You know,
So with time, if
go
a stranger
deal with
tells
it,
you,
yeah.
it will you will remember. Yeah, Jenny told me one time.
You know, like these memes that go around. Use
Yeah.
that information whichever way you want.
Yeah, use it the way you
Use
want.
the info the way
Yeah,
you
just
want that
give
I've
it.
said it.
Yeah, the way she will use it, it's up to her.
Mm.
As long as it's off you and you've done the right thing.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't attack someone if it is really not a bad habit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Then are there some habits you think you can adopt
Yeah, I want to think so. Definitely.
Mm.
Very many.
from
Very-
people?
Yeah, from
yeah.
people. Yeah, very many, you know.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, there are people who be around me and they really set good examples. These
Yeah.
people are hardworking. They have
Yeah.
structures and routines.
Yeah,
they
you
are
wonder,
good.
hey, how does
You
this
know,
girl still be
yeah.
nice even after
They live
such
healthy,
a frustrated?
their finances are in order.
Mm.
Those are the people now to be around.
Yeah.
Somehow those habits will actually rub on you. If you notice, usually in a group, when you see people hanging together a lot often, you're going to notice that habits are just going to start being
Yeah.
there
You
is this
pick
one loud
one.
person, then all of a sudden everyone will become loud. Yeah, somehow these habits always
Yeah.
rub off. They
Yeah,
do.
they do.
They do.
Yeah, they actually do. I'm talking about that. What are some of those bad dating habits? Yeah, you guys are dating out there, so you can tell us.
Yeah,
Are you in a
tell us.
relationship, or are you just starting to date? What are those bad habits? Okay, what are those habits that really cut you off and you're like,
Can
think
I just start by saying that those are relative?
the relative?
Yeah.
So
The bad habits, some which might be bad to you,
it-
might not be bad to me.
But
I might
wait,
be okay
okay,
with
there are
it.
those general things.
There are
For
those general
real.
things. Tell me.
Okay.
Tell
Okay,
me.
I was talking with someone.
Yeah.
Hello, someone. I was talking with someone, and he told me that a woman who acts too independent with a man on their first, mostly like on the first date, on their
Yeah,
first
the first
days,
few
the first few days,
Mm.
that's a bad habit. It's a turn off sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, like you've gone
Yeah,
out with a
too
guy,
independent.
it is it's the first time. You don't want him to open for you the door, you don't want him to get you the chair, you don't want him, like every time he's going to do it, you're like, oh no, I'm okay. You don't want him to
Yeah.
settle the bill, and you're so independent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, I'm
you
not
made
dad,
money,
let's
you have
split.
reached. Yeah,
Like,
let's
and
split.
those
Yeah.
ladies are very many lately.
Yeah, there are many,
very many.
But a
Yeah.
man, I have a feeling, men tell me, but I have a feeling, okay, men like to be,
They like to feel
like men.
Yeah, they want to feel like
That
the
ego,
men.
yeah. So sometimes you just have to let them do things.
Yeah, let him do it. But then if you notice he's also not doing something.
That is not the right man. Just like, no, for real. Let me tell you, all right? That was so hard.
Preach, sister,
Okay.
preach.
Okay, all right, man. I'm talking about men. I'm not talking about boys.
Yes.
Yeah, people who want to act like boys even if you're old. Yeah, I'm going to be direct. So if a right man is actually going to want to be a man around you, you understand? Like he wants to do things for you and wants to feel appreciated
Yeah.
in return. So if you come, you're going for a date and everything. He's the one doing. You're the one doing everything for yourself. At the end of the day, he feels like, what have I done? What is this lady going to remember about me?
Yeah.
The gentleman in
But
him is actually dead.
But then also the men want a woman who can get certain things done.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a two-way.
It is a two-way, but then
Yeah,
sometimes,
it's a
it's
two-way.
also a bad habit to be too dependent on a man. Yeah, if you're a woman,
That
I
is
think it
also
is.
relative. Eh?
Okay, sometimes. God, let me
Yeah.
give. All right, tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me. But now I'm telling you,
Yeah.
honestly,
First
who watches
break down
to-
being dependent, being dependent, or
dependent?
being
Okay,
too,
it's
too
too
reliant on
too
someone.
yeah.
Yeah.
If
Break
you're
it down.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes if you want everything to be done for you,
Yeah.
for instance, if you have a job, you're working and you're earning money, but all the time, everything you want, you're calling the man, you're calling a guy. First of all, I personally, we were talking before, you also told me, I cannot call you to tell you to do something you think you should do. You're a man, like, there's some things you need to know that
Yeah,
you
that's
should
what
do.
I actually wanted to
You
tell
see?
you. Why are you picking up the phone to make all these phone calls?
Yeah,
He can't-
exactly. If
he
you're
can't
calling,
reason
that
it
means you're too
out.
dependent.
Yeah.
You're depending on the guy so much.
But then also that means the guy you're with also, we need to
It's not-
question,
Exactly, that's what I'm telling you. A
Yeah,
man is
we
always
also
going
need
to do
question.
the things
because,
that a man
because you can't be
does.
calling all the time, yeah.
No.
And you see, this is what is going to happen. If you just keep quiet and I keep doing everything my own, you're
That's
slowly being phased out, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
Yeah,
just
with
haven't
time.
realized, but-
Yeah, with time, I'll just be. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
I'm by
because-
myself.
Yeah, because you're not
like,
figuring out the obvious
the-
things.
yeah.
Yeah. So what are the other bad dating habits people have?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one is one. Let's talk about that topic in broad.
Yeah,
But
we'll talk
for
about it in
now,
broad, yeah,
yeah.
there are very many interesting.
And I don't know
habits
if it's a
people have.
bad dating habit, but me, I have it. I become too comfortable. I
Don't we all?
become too comfortable. Like
Don't
the
we
first date,
all?
I don't know. The first date, we're going on the first date, and I'm using my hands to eat everything.
That's actually not being comfortable. That is being the real.
The
you.
real me. Yeah. So if you're saying it in a wrong way, you're the
Yeah. There's a story I told someone briefly. I always tell this to people. One of the first fine dates I went out for, on dates, how it was well organized. With even flowers on the table, everything. So I was asked what I was going to drink. So you know how the gentleman is expecting you to ask for a glass of red wine,
yeah.
babies.
Love.
I shall not mention that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, for those that know me, you can imagine.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can
yeah.
also
But
imagine.
but you see, I was being real. I was being.
Yeah, you were
true.
being you. Yeah, exactly. I would not want to portray
Yeah.
something I'm not.
If
just
I don't
because
drink
you're
wine,
something.
I don't do wine. Let's not pretend from the word go. Yeah, like you've said, let's dig in with the hands. Like this is me. Yeah.
All the time.
I'll show up in jeans and a top. I see ladies dressing up dresses, high heels. No. I
That
roll in
discomfort.
jeans. Yes.
Me too. And when I
Comfort
sit,
all
I'm
the
not going to
way.
sit like my leg is the other side, another one is there. For real, that is me. I don't know. I thought it was a bad habit, but that's me now.
So it's good. It's good, really, to just be yourself. Just be who you are. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, it's good to be comfortable. Honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
though not too comfortable. Also, there are those things you can just bring up later.
Oh yeah.
there are
There's
those
some things.
they will see them later as time goes on.
Yeah. And then there's some petty habits that I don't know if they are bad or good, like picking my nails, my toes. Some picking someone's toes.
Yeah.
Are those bad habits?
Tell us. Let us know what you think, please, below in the comment section. So
Picking
yeah.
someone's toes, and then sometimes I think
someone might not be comfortable with it. Someone else might be okay with it. So that depends. That varies.
it depends. So
Yeah.
it's okay sometimes. I cannot just pick my nails and eat them at the same time.
No. Anyway, yes, yeah. This topic is very broad. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
All sorts of habits here and there. So now that we've looked at the bad habits and bad dating habits here and there, and just bad habits in general, how can someone adopt the good habits? How can someone
So
adopt
first
the
of
good
all,
habits?
I think you have to first accept
Because we are
that.
trying to make ourselves better.
Yeah, better.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're here to give a remedy
Yes,
anyway.
we're
At the
here
end
to
of
give
the
a
day.
remedy. Yes.
Yeah. So I think you have to first accept that you're not a saint.
Yes.
You're not a saint. You're not going to always portray nice things.
Yep.
Yeah. So and then acknowledge that you actually have some bad habits.
Yes.
Know them, and you cannot get over them one day.
True.
You're not going to wake up one morning and you're no longer doing something you've been doing.
Yeah.
But when
Baby
you already
steps.
know, baby steps, yeah. When you already know that you have it, acknowledge you have it, then you start working on
And
it.
that's the most important. If
Yeah.
someone still insists, no, I don't have that bad habit, that's it. We'll never,
Yeah, you
we'll
will
never
not-
get over it. We'll
Yeah,
stay
you
in that
cannot.
same phase.
Yeah, you cannot.
Yeah, so just acknowledge. Just tell yourself,
Mhm.
yes, I'm a part-time keeper.
I
How
need
do
to
we
start.
move?
How do I do
How
this?
yes.
Yeah, you can even ask for advice from. For instance, you can ask us, tell us what are those bad habits you have that you would want us to talk about, or maybe we could personally give you some advice, or you tell us as well.
Yeah, let us
Yeah.
know what you think.
Talk to people around you, tell them Yeah, ask around.
is
Am I?
this,
Do you think I'm better? I've tried to do this.
Yeah, try to do it.
Yeah. How do you? Or someone can even always tell you, by the way, these days you're this.
Yeah.
You're better.
Yeah, people actually notice. So they'll be
Yeah,
like,
they notice.
"Oh, okay, no, she's actually
Yeah,
she
she's
does
actually,
this often
and
now."
that is when you realize,
Yeah,
that
that you do.
habit you had was really bad.
True. Yeah, when people start
Yeah.
now seeing the other side, they're like, "Oh my God, she has changed."
Yeah,
That's
I
change
know
of the
that
nice,
change,
eh?
and you know that
she's-
what you're doing is effective.
Yeah,
What do you
that is
think?
true. No, I mean, I think you've said it all,
Mm.
and then most importantly, be consistent.
Yeah.
So we aren't going to wake up and be nice for 1 week or adopt this good habit, and then the second week you're thinking, "Oh, I've done much work." You know.
Yeah, and then
this
when you
is it.
adopt the nice habits, don't ignore the ones you already have. That happens.
True,
Yeah, because
true.
you're now focusing on these ones you're adopting, which is important.
Which is important,
But
but
then
then
the
also
ones
don't forget.
Yeah, you
how
cannot
you've
be
been.
totally bad. So you
True.
have had those good portraits.
Yeah.
Follow them as well.
Yeah.
Make sure that they are better or yeah, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, and don't expect perfection. Eh? You still won't be perfect all through
Yeah,
it.
you
You just, I believe in just getting yourself better each and every day. Every day that goes by, you're just being better and better.
Yeah.
That's the most important. We just keep going
Yeah,
every
we
day.
just do.
No arriving, no reaching that final destination.
Yeah, you don't know about tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, true. Eh?
Yeah.
And also don't forget to reward yourself. You know,
Yeah.
tap yourself on the shoulder and say, "Well done to me." I mean,
Yeah.
this is you sit down and you track the last 2 weeks, the last 1 month, and you're
I'm
seeing the
doing
progress.
well, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, cheers to it. Yeah. Don't forget to reward yourself.
Yeah. So I hope like after 2 weeks when we talk about this, you're going to remind us what are those habits you've worked on, how it has gone with you, and we're also going to work on some of our bad habits.
Yeah.
Like postponing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, this has been a very interesting conversation. Thank you so much for being with us today. Please let us know still. It's a broad topic. Let us know what you think below in the comment section. Subscribe, like, notifications. Keep watching the UTV, The Remedy with Jenny and Claire. Bye.
Hello there, I'm Sankara Beruhanga from Empower Youth in Technology. The virus has brought the world to the knees. Hashtag RIP is now trending, and yet treating COVID-19 is much expensive. I thus appeal to you, let's respect SOPs and be keen to ourselves. We will surely celebrate more birthdays, many more years to come.
All other social gatherings are only allowed with a maximum of 20 people. Online prayers are encouraged.
AYIT TV enables your event to reach more numbers. To have your event live on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, call us now 0705 909 760 or 0781 557 245. At AYIT TV, we connect audiences for the best of your event.
Okay. So thank you so much for watching, and those who are watching, this goes to Ronnie. Ronnie asked, how can you get over a habit of loving someone too much?
Very interesting.
Yeah. So Ronnie, first tell him.
Loving
I
someone
have advice for him.
There's a danger in loving someone too much. You know that song?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the
I'll
song.
sing it later.
Yeah.
Loving someone too much. It depends the person you're loving. Because also now when you love too much, I have a feeling at some point you're going to start being taken for granted.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think,
Well,
which is good.
okay,
it's
loving
good.
is
It's good to
good.
give love. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
love is
very
good.
Yeah, love is beautiful. Give
Love is really beautiful, Ronnie. But if you're loving someone, first of all, how much do you love yourself? First, make sure that if you're going to love someone, you do not love them more than you love yourself. If you can offer something to them, it is not something you can't offer yourself. You realize, like, you first put yourself first before you give them this thing. What about me? Would she do it for me? Like, okay, something like that.
Yeah.
You need to be with someone who can accept you, and you can accept yourself the way you are as well.
Yes.
You know, you cannot start loving someone more than they love you. So it's a good thing that you're loving someone. And thank you so much for the comment. But
you just make sure you love yourself first.
Love yourself first, yeah.
Before you give out this much love.
Yeah.
Because
Whenever
now
you're
if
going
you
to,
don't do that, you're going to get lost. You will lose yourself.
yeah.
While you're
And the
giving
person is going to
yourself
take you for
someone.
granted. And then, another thing, the person you're loving, do they love you the same? Or even
Is
more?
it ever the same? I have a feeling one party always loves the other more.
Positivity, my baby.
Yes, positive, positive vibes, but I think it's a truth. Eh?
Yeah, it's the
It
truth,
is the
honestly.
truth, yeah.
But love is okay. Love is good.
Yeah,
It's
love
sweet.
is
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
just give out as
But
much love as you can.
as you can. Don't give more than you can. Don't give more love than you can give yourself. That is all I can
That
say.
is being the too nice. Eh?
Yeah, the too nice.
too
And
nice.
someone is not appreciating it.
Yeah.
And then you should always be in a position where you can let go. Trust me. It is okay. I think it is
Very
important.
It's a
Yeah,
very
if you
good-
love
it's
someone,
a good
it is
practice.
good. Love them. But
Yes.
if they mess up, are you going to be able to move out of that thing?
Yeah, that is
Or you're
true.
going to sob for
Or
the
you're
rest
going
of
to
your life?
break down for the rest
Yeah,
of your life.
because
Yeah,
this
that
is someone
true.
you were not born with. You know, this is someone you just met,
Yeah,
you're not
just
related.
met, you're not related. I don't know how I
And-
can keep emphasizing that.
I know.
Boyfriend and girlfriend are
Girlfriend.
not related.
You
Husband
gave
and
some
wife
cafe
are
some
not
other
related.
time. What did you
Yes.
say? Claire, I don't remember what you said, but it was so interesting. That someone you're married to someone I don't remember. I'll watch the show.
You watch
again.
the show again.
Yeah, but someone you just met and you're not related. You
Yeah,
have
you-
lived your whole life without
Yeah,
them.
You've lived exactly. There is just this whole emotional, so-called chemistry that you develop. It is not. Yeah, it's not the same.
So-called.
Yeah, it is not the
Okay.
same as brother sister.
Yeah.
No, brother sister or mother
That is
child.
blood.
There is that whole natural and forced bond. You
Yeah.
get it. Eh?
That
Yeah,
even if you
so-
break up today, tomorrow you're getting back. Breaking up, I mean you're
Tomorrow.
having an issue. Eh?
Yeah, you're having
Yeah.
an issue. Oh no, we'll be talking again tomorrow.
Yeah. But someone you were not born with, you don't know their characters, you don't know the habits they have adapted from their families.
We are not discouraging you from being
Oh
with
my
your loved
God.
ones, please.
Please fall in
But-
love,
yes,
but
fall in
just
love,
be
but-
in a
but just
position
know, yeah.
where you can always adapt a habit of moving on.
It's a very good one.
Yeah, so
It's
thank
actually
you
a
so-
good one.
It is a good one. We shall talk about this more episodes. Please stay on ATV, stay on The Remedy. Do not forget to download the Let's Farm app. Do not forget to use Guzaiji, www.guzaiji.com. Please, this is for your own good. Your life is our priority, and we're thinking about your safety. Stay safe. We love you so much. You have been on The Remedy. Have a nice, beautiful weekend. You're here with Jane and Claire. We love you so much. Bye.
Hello there, I'm Sankara Beruhanga from Empower Youth in Technology. The virus has brought the world to the knees. #RIP is now trending, and yet treating COVID-19 is much expensive. I thus appeal to you, let's respect SOPs and be keen to ourselves. We will surely celebrate more birthdays, many more years to come.
All other social gatherings are only allowed with a maximum of 20 people. Online prayers are encouraged.
AYIT TV enables your event to reach more numbers. To have your event live on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, call us now 0705 909 760 or 0781 557